Hey beautiful ones, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Michelle and I make content all about handbags. So today we are on part 4 of my entire handbag collection for 2025. I reckon that we're going to get to about 8 parts with this, maybe more. Hopefully not too long, because these are taking forever to make, but I am so pleased that I'm doing these in parts. There's no way in the universe I would ever have the energy to do this all in one go, but I will link all the parts for you on the playlist, so if you want to watch the others, please do feel free. Let me know your thoughts and comments, and without further ado I will jump in. So as I briefly mentioned on my other videos, I'm showing you these in no particular order other than what I'm sort of pulling them out to show you. Most of my handbags are luxury handbags, but I do also have some contemporary bags, I also have high street bags, and I am showing you absolutely everything, my entire handbag collection, warts and all, so you are going to see the lot, hence why there's going to be about 8 parts I think. Anyway, these are the handbags that live currently in my living room. I've got about 15, which is a lot of handbags to live in your living room. I will show you some cutaways right at the end as to what they look like when they are in my living room, working very, very hard as home decor. I think they look nice, but correct me if you're wrong. It does sound a bit weird that I've got a load of handbags in my living room, but I think these bags are pretty. These are some of my favourite bags, not for practicality reasons, but more for because they're pretty. That is kind of it really. I just think that they're pretty to look at, and they're pretty much all really quite cute. But so I will jump in and start showing you them. Firstly, I've got this one. It is one of my favourite bags actually, because I think it is so pretty, and this is a Vivienne Westwood bag. I got this from Bicester Village summer, not summer gone, but the summer before, and it is, I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera, but it is very, very unicorny. It is so pretty, hence why she lives in my living room, because it would be an absolute waste for her not to. But even the crossbody strap, I'm hoping you'll be able to see this on camera, but even the crossbody strap is unicorn, and she is so pretty. I have actually used her a few times and there's not a mark on her, and I think she is absolutely beautiful. I would highly recommend. I do like these little bags. You can fit quite a bit in them as well, more than what they look, because of how they sort of pad out at the bottom, hence why I got another one. So not long after I bought this one, I went on, it was either Vinted or eBay that I got this one, and this I think is a vintage one. I did do quite a bit of research to figure out if this one was actually authentic, and I've concluded that it is. I didn't send it away for verification. I don't think it was an option, because it was around about £50, so it wasn't a massive amount of money, but I'm quite certain that it is authentic. It's a little bit different to this one in how it's made. So it has got this little strap on it that hooks across there, so it is a little bit different, so not quite as easy to get in and out of as this one is, but it has also got a crossbody strap which is very similar and is really cute. But how I pop this on my shelf is just like that, because I did have it originally with the strap, but it just didn't look quite as nice. So this is how I have it on my shelf. So where to next? So I've got some mini bags. I'll show you my mini bags first, actually. I'll show you my mini bags first and then we'll kind of go round. So this one, again, I got this from eBay. This was about £25 I think. This is a Ashley Williams little bag. It is suede lined and it just says Ashley Williams, but I think when I've had a little look into this, I think this was a freebie or something to do with, is it the Samsung flip phone? It was some kind of flip phone. I think it was the Samsung or not, but it was a flip phone, and I think this was part of the promotion that they came in. But I can imagine you would be able to fit a little flip phone in there, and I thought it was really cute. I haven't used it, but you'd be able to get cards in there quite easily. maybe a lipstick, maybe even your keys actually. So cute, hence why she lives in my living room. Now, small cute bags. This one, as I said, I'm going to show you everything. This one is from Primark and I could not resist this one. It is a little Mary Poppins carpet bag. This came out when Mary Poppins Returns was out, but I don't think it's the new, I'm not sure if it's the new carpet bag from the Mary Poppins Returns or whether it's like the old one. Not entirely sure, but I could not resist this. You can't fit much in it because the zip doesn't open wide enough. You can maybe Tetris a card in there at a push. I haven't used it, even though getting it out I am somewhat tempted to now, and I couldn't resist. It's Mary Poppins. So where to next? This one, debatable as to whether it's a bag or not, but I got it from a charity shop for about £1, and it is this little tiny ceramic bag. It's some sort of pottery, plate, porcelain, whatever plates are made of. It's like that. You can't fit much in it at all. Don't know what you would put in it, to be fair, but I love my handbags, and a little handbag ornament, could not resist. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, she's coming home with me, and she lives in my living room with my other handbags. So the other two, I've got three more mini bags to show you. I have this one, which is a completely useless Moschino bag. Why I call it useless is because you can't even fit credit cards in there at all. So when you put cards in there, it literally, they pop up out the top, and then you can't close it, you can't do nothing, they just stick out the top, and utterly useless. I think you might be able to get a lipstick in, absolutely nothing else. Maybe AirPods, maybe? I reckon you probably get some AirPods in, but other than looking cute, utterly useless. But it looks cute and it lives in my living room, serving a purpose of bringing me joy. And the next one I've got is another baby Moschino bag, and that is this little one. I bought this one earlier on this year. This was also around about £50, I think, from eBay. One of the cheapest that I'd ever seen these. I've been looking for one of these for quite a while, but because it's from the H&M collab, it is real leather, but because it's from the H&M collab, I didn't want to pay a massive amount for it, but I was quite happy to pay £60 for it, and it's absolutely perfect condition. As I said, real leather. And why this ended up as a H&M collab, I don't know. This could have been mainline, but you can actually fit credit cards in it. It's a really nice little shape. You can fit credit cards in there, lipstick, and she lives in my living room as well because she's cute. So I'm gonna have to stop saying that, sorry guys. So last two mini bags I have this little cute Givenchy micro cutout bag with the most gorgeous pink interior. Hopefully you can see that. And I haven't used this one because, again, utterly useless. You can fit a card in there, but then it sticks out the top like that, so you can't get the clip over. Absolutely useless. It just ruins the look of it if you do put anything in here. I reckon you could maybe fit some iPods in, maybe a lipstick at the bottom, but I bought this because of how cute it is. No other reason. So the fact that I can't use it for anything, not bothered. Again, I got this from eBay. If I haven't already said, I think I got this from eBay for probably around about £60 as well, actually. And it's from the 101 Dalmatians collaboration. It came in the box. It came with all the ribbons, all the details, absolutely everything. Absolutely perfect condition. Even when I got it, it even had the stickers on here as well. So clearly never been used. And I guess it was probably sold because, other than looking cute, completely, utterly useless. But I love her. And a bag that my mum got me for Christmas, which I love the look of because it's in my favourite colour. I thought, gonna be utterly useless, but no, I have used this bag loads. You can fit a card in it quite easily. You can fit a few cards in. I even managed to fit my house keys in, my car key, and amazing. I wear quite a lot of greys and blacks are my usual sorts of colours that I wear. Sometimes like blue, like jeans, like I'm wearing at the minute. But grey, I do have some grey coats which I wear to death, and this colour looks absolutely gorgeous with grey. and I carry my phone on. I've got like one of those crossbody straps, which I like to carry my phone like that. It makes me feel a bit safer with it. So I carry my phone crossbody on its strap. So the fact that I can't fit anything more than cards and my keys in here, definitely not a deal breaker. As I said, way more usefuler than I ever thought, and I have used this bag a ton. I even took her on a day out shopping in London a couple of years ago. Perfect. The amount of compliments that I got on this bag, I think this is one of my most complimented bags ever, actually, and I'm guessing it's the colour. And when I have worn, as I said, I've worn her, I usually wear her with my grey coat, and the combination of this with, I think my grey coat's around about this sort of colour. So as you can see, hopefully that'll come up quite nice on the camera. As you can see, that is a beautiful colour combo, and always get compliments on this cutie. So, talking of cute colours, I have another bag in the same colour. And this is a Moschino heart bag. I got this, when did I got this? I bought this this wasn't an eBay or vintage find. I bought this new from store. It was in sale, mind you. And I got this a couple of years ago when they were first out. And I adore this bag. I've used this once I think, when I went to London. It does come with a wristlet strap, but I've never used it as a wristlet. I only used it as a crossbody, and I was a little bit worried about getting marks on it or anything like that, because I think she's absolutely stunning, but it didn't get a single mark on it. Not great for getting your phone in. I had to sort of Tetris it a bit. So this is my normal iPhone. I had to, I think this is an iPhone 14. I had to put it about like that. As you can see, it only just fits, and then when you've got the zip, not the best. But my new work phone has got, this is a Samsung Ultra, it's the brand new one, it's Samsung 24 Ultra. Got zero chance of getting that in. So just if you are looking to buy any of these bags, if you've got one of these, no chance. So, I love this bag. I love heart bagging. I would love one of those vintage Chanel heart bags so much. They are so cute. They are just, I don't think I will ever not like a heart bag. No matter how old I get, I will be that little old lady rocking the heart bag. So, talking of heart bags, I will show you my other heart bag that lives downstairs. Again, love it. It's just, anyway, I will show you it and talk about it. So it is another Moschino heart bag, pink heart bag. This is a much better size. This was a runway piece. In fact, I don't know if this was a runway piece or not, but this one was definitely a runway piece. And it is a lot bigger, so you can fit a lot more into it. I haven't used it because I've just been, how I am. I love it, and I'm just a bit precious with it. Still got the stickers on the hardware actually, but the reason why I love this bag is not only is it a heart bag, it's got these letters on here which remind me of my son. I still have magnet alphabet letters on my fridge, which he does sometimes write me messages with, and anything that reminds me of my son when he was little, his childhood, my childhood, sentimental things. I'm an absolute sucker for nostalgia and sentiment, and I think that's what drives quite a lot of my handbag buying decisions. So would this one fit? Almost, I reckon. Almost. But this one will definitely fit with loads of wiggle room. And I love this bag. So I'm trying to think which ones I've still got left to show you actually. I think I've got another 3. So I'll show you this one first. This one is a favourite on my channel. I've shown this one a few times, and it is my Wizard of Oz ruby slipper bag. This was a surprise actually when this bag came out, because it wasn't really well advertised. I just happened to come across it when I was looking at a few posts on the Moschino website, and they were on the Moschino Instagram, and they were posts that I'd missed somehow. I think the algorithm doesn't always show you everything, but I was sort of looking at some of the old stuff and I saw it on there, and I was like, oh my god, I love Wizard of Oz. Really want that. So I had to do quite a bit of digging. It wasn't that easy to figure out where it came from, and it came from the Academy Awards Museum in Los Angeles. I think it was some sort of special commission by Moschino, so it is definitely Moschino branded, like all proper Moschino piece, but I think it was somehow commissioned or something, but it was only available to buy from them. It never went on the Moschino website, and yeah, I'm so lucky to manage to get my little mitts on this. I don't know how many they made, but yeah, I managed to get it, and absolutely over the moon. I think it is so beautiful. It's a size 37, the same as myself. I can't get my foot in it though. I have sort of ish tried without breaking it, but definitely not happening. But gorgeous bag. So from one fun Moschino bag to another, I've got another 1, 2, 3 more bags to show you. So this one, you can probably tell why this one lives in my living room, and I'm really precious of this one. Just getting it out of the box, when I was unboxing it, I scratched it very slightly with my nail, and I don't even remember doing it. It was only afterwards I was just like, oh my god, I scratched it, and I know that it wasn't there like I unwrapped it, so I definitely did it myself. So it wasn't something that happened like what was the store or anything like that. And it is this one. It is a old-fashioned alarm clock. These bits do, if you give them a tap, they do ring. It's got like the windy bits on the back. It does have a crossbody strap, but I'm not going to open it to get it out. As I said, I am really precious with this. I haven't touched it much. I've literally, since I knew how easy it was to get scratched, it has lived in my living room on the display shelf, and I have barely touched it. I bought it up here a little while ago to make a video that I included it in then, and somehow it's managed to attract a few other little scratches on it despite me barely touching it. So if you wanted one of these, just bear that in mind. It scratches so easily, but I could not resist buying this one. I think I got this on sale, half price, and it was £800, so it was quite expensive when it was new. But how many of these pieces they make, I've got no idea. I can't imagine they make many. Can't imagine there's many people that buy them, but I could not resist. As soon as this went on sale, I was there. So absolutely love it. And the last 2 bags I've got to show you are both Moschino. So this is a bigger version of this little one, and this one is actually quite useful. In fact, aside the fact that it's white, and yeah, know about white bags, don't we? So aside the fact that it's white, it does have a crossbody strap, top handle. I bought this when I was going through my I need a white Bottega bag, a white Bottega mini Jodie bag to be exact, phase. Didn't want to pay the price for a white Bottega mini Jodie, so I ended up buying a load of other little white bags to try to fill the void, and ended up spending a lot more on non-white Bottega mini Jodie bags than what I would have done had I bought the bag from Bottega in the first place. So lesson learned: if you want something, get it. Don't cheap out and buy other alternatives, because you're never going to be happy. So I have learnt my lesson, and now I have a load of little white top handly bags, which you will see as I go around and show you everything. But I do like this bag. You're not upset that I got it at all in any way. I have got another bag a bit like this, which I will show you as I go along, and it's kind of in the same Moschino shopper family, but that one's more of a quirky one. But this is great. You can fit loads in it, and I just love the shape of it, the style of it, and gorgeous little bag. The last bag that I've got to show you is Moschino, and you probably tell why this one lives in my living room. I've never used this one. It still has the thing on it, but look, do I need to say anything? If you've been here any time, you will know about my collection, my nostalgia-ness that I love, and yeah. I don't think I need to say anything really as to why this lives in my living room. Anyway, that is your lot, my lovelies, for this episode of my entire handbag collection of 2025. Stay tuned for the next one. We'll get there. We will get there. So thanks so much for watching. If you're watching this Christmas Day, have a very lovely one. Take care. Bye.